But we basically got TopStep account. I got 50K combine, and these are my stats so far. This is my performance. Total P&L, we are up $1,342 on the combine. We're like kind of halfway done through a challenge. My win rate percentage right now, it's 39, basically 40% win rate. This is how my P&L graph is looking like. Most active day was today, Tuesday, which was my most profitable day as well. Number of trades so far, I have 444 trades. Average trade duration, about 2 minutes. Average win duration, about 3 minutes. Average loss duration, 1 minute, less than 1 minute. Average winning trade, this is where the most important part is. The average the average winning trade and the average losing trade. My average win trade is $43. My average losing trade is $23. So it's basically like a 2-to-1. So every dollar that I'm risking, I'm basically getting $2 in return. So even with a low win rate, even if you have a 30% win rate like I do, as long as you're cutting your losers quick and you're letting your winners run, even if it's just a little bit, you're a profitable trader, which is me showing you my basically stats of profitability. As long as you let your winners run and you cut your losers quick, you don't even tolerate them, you'll be profitable even with a 30 or 40% win rate. Obviously, the more the merrier, but yeah, my best trade is 472. Worst trade is 241. Let's see what other stats are really important. Trade count. Usually all of my trades are under 15 seconds. My win rate, I'm obviously losing. I'm losing the most on 45 to 50 second trades. My most winners will definitely come from holding for about 1 hour to 2 hours. Wait, is this? No, so I think my best ones are 5 minutes and 1 minute. Okay. And this is my P&L so far. So I got this combine last week on Thursday. I did 33 trades that day. I won 221. The next day I did 114 trades. I won $50. Yesterday, Monday, I did 113 trades, 323. Today, I did 184 trades today and won 747. And well, right now, after hours, I took one trade and I won $49. So these are the rules for the TopStep combine. So reach and maintain the target. So reach and maintain a $3,000 profit target. So as you can see, I'm kind of halfway done. Best day cannot be greater than 50% of your total profits. Honestly, I kind of don't get this one. Hopefully, I'm good today because I made $700 something dollars. But and another rule: do not let your account balance go below $49,000. So basically, do not lose more than $2,000. So as you can see, to me, the most important metric to track is definitely gonna be the risk to reward. So risk to reward is how much you're risking and how much are you basically going to make for the amount of money you risked. So basically for every dollar I'm risking, I will make $2.03. So my average winning trade is obviously $47. Average losing trade $23. And today I made $700, but I made that money by taking small base hits. I was scalping. And my strategy is hyper scalping. So taking small $50, $100 here and there, those small wins, they'll basically add up. I just basically take big range trades, so I have room to let them run. So that's why I was able to capitalize today, even though I had like a 40 to 30% win rate. Okay, so this is my chart right now. Oh, I already showed you guys my stats. These are my stats so far. And this is my chart. But we could basically go over some recordings that I have. I basically recorded myself ever since I got that combine. So we could just, I'll go over my recordings and see what I did wrong and what I did right. Because obviously you guys see me and I did money and I made money, a lot of money, but I still feel like I could do a way better job because I broke some rules. So I could definitely do a better job. So this is me basically opening up my combine account. Let's make this bigger. So this is me basically opening up my combine account. Yada yada yadas. So obviously I think this was the first trade that I took. I took this 90 EMA. So this is one of my strategies. This is one of my number one strategies. It's basically going on higher time frames, like the 30-minute, 5-minute, and then looking at what's the overall sentiment, what's the overall direction, where is price trending, is it trending for the upside or is it trending on the downside? And once I basically figure out my bias, I figure out my direction, I'll go on smaller time frames. For futures, I love trading in the 1 second and the 30-second time frame. I'll use my 1 minute as a like overall trend, and then I'll just go on the 1 second and 30 seconds to try and get those sniper entries. So this is one of my favorite strategies, which is the EMA bounce or EMA touches. So basically, like right here, obviously price is trending to the upside. Longs are in control. So basically what you want to do is just look at price. Once it has a big like pump, a big green candle like right here, once it makes a big move and it gets overextended, you want to basically look at price and wait for it to basically pull back to the 90 to the moving average, which is my blue moving average. I have a 45 EMA, but what I found is that a 90 length EMA is the best one. So right here, just waiting for those pullbacks to the EMA, entering like I did right here, and then just selling, having your target to the all-time highs. So that's an easy money trade that anybody could do. So go on the higher time frames, figure out the trend, the direction. Go on the smaller time frames, wait for those pullbacks to the EMA, enter, risk the last 3 candles, or risk a break below the EMA or break a structure, and then just basically have your profit, your take profit back to all-time highs. Easy money trade. These are trades where you could enter with one contract or even double down, going with a lot of size, and is basically easy money trades. So right there, I was basically just waiting for price to do its thing. I think I cut this trade early. Yeah, I just made $20 and I cut it. Something with futures is that the volatility is just really crazy. Volatility on futures is insane, honestly. Me personally, I like to take profits while I'm halfway done with my take profit. It just depends. Because to me, the way I see it, since I'm a hyper scalper, I'd rather enter, wait for price to go my way, sell it, wait for price to go back down to basically retest again. Because with futures, it does a lot of retesting, a lot of fake outs as well. So I'd rather enter, sell it up high, wait for it to go back down and retest, enter again, then sell it, then basically rinse and repeat. And I'll just do that very, very fast, since I'm like always in the 30-second, 1 second time frames. So right there, I'm just marking my levels. What did I see? Basically, price for the past few weeks on MNQ, we've been downtrending. As you can see, every session just downtrend, 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 downtrend. You'll be really dumb if you're fighting the if you're fighting the trend. But basically, we were downtrending due to Trump releasing all of these tariffs news. So he affected the market a lot. So we were downtrending, and then right here in this session is when we broke the trend, and basically just, well, right now it was a bull trap. So we had this little bull trap, came and basically trapped some bulls, thinking that we're gonna do the full B formation and just reverse. So then it trapped me here too, because I thought, okay, we're gonna continue to go to the upside, and I'm just putting my trades in right here. I lost that one. So I was already down 128 on the day, on my first day of trading on this combine. So we already down 128 days. $128. So we're just seeing what we're doing. So far, we're only trading with one contract. We're just trying to get that Hail Mary at this point. I'm definitely fighting. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks like I'm fighting the trend. Because, yeah, obviously on the short term, it looks like it's bearish. So, but I'm going long for some reason. This is something that I'm getting into a bad habit of seeing price get so extended and me wanting to go on the contrarian on the other side and just, like right here, go long and sell it to the moving average. But that's basically just like trying to predict that it's going to do that instead of just going with the trend. And this is what it is, guys. This is literally what it is. Going over your trades, looking at your data, looking at your performance, just like a soccer player, just like a basketball player. They basically sit down and they look at their game review. They see how they played. They see what they did wrong, what they did right, and just learning from their data. This is exactly what we're doing right now. So right here, we're in with 3 contracts. And this is something I will do a lot is if I'm trying to catch a dip buy and I keep on getting paper cuts and paper cuts and paper cuts and I'm down a good amount, I will literally double down or I will like add more contracts. Because obviously if you know that price is going to basically just rotate, reverse, and you know the dip buy is going to happen, like bro, double down. Because obviously if you're going to catch a dip buy, might as well catch it with good size. Yo, we are back. My GoPro had died. But as I was telling you guys, what was I telling you guys? Oh yeah, on dip buys, I'll go in with more contracts. Because if I know that dip buy is gonna happen, I'm gonna literally catch that move. And I'm gonna make my money back for sure. So right there we're up $120 already. Price retrace. We're still in the trade. We're still in the trade. Waiting for that little break above. Waiting for that break. Waiting for that break. And it never happened. And then I ended up getting stopped out. And then right here we went with 5 contracts. 5 more contracts. But instead of going long, we just went with the direction. And right there we lost again. So we're down already $431 first day on the combine. So right there we entered 15 contracts. And honestly, thinking of it right now, 15 contracts, it's definitely gambling. It's definitely gambling, and it's just definitely gambling. Even though you kind of know where price is gonna go, but at that point, if you already got stopped out a lot of times, you're just in your fuck it, it is what it is mode. And that's what I was doing right here. So I'm just like looking out, trying to get the overall bias. Right there, enter 5 contracts to the long side. Changed it to 10 and added 10 more contracts. So obviously, even if I get a little bit, even if price goes my direction slightly, I will be up a lot. So right there, like I could have easily just blown the combine account doing that, going in with 15 contracts. But as I'm telling you guys, it's just over leveraging. It's something that you could literally, it's so risky to do, you know. This is why it's so easy to blow up an account. So right there, I'm setting my kind of stop loss, and that's 2,600, which is like basically just going to blow up my account. So there we are, just waiting, and then price goes our direction, and then we just end up taking partials, and then we left a contract in there. Yeah, I sold all my contracts, and I was just holding one. And that's what made me that $97 profit and $100 profit, for a total of $100.50. Damn, that was a pretty long video. Okay, no. The same day, 227, already up $154. So right there, price, I just seen price get extended and reaching this double top. So I ended up shorting price right here. Wait, oh no, I'm going long. So this was basically a chase. Just chase to the resistance for the double top. Small easy money trade, and as you can see, it broke above. Let's see. What are some other trades I took? Okay. So right here, ended up shorting, just seeing price go up, get near resistance, which was 20,100 psychological number. Seeing price bounce from the moving average, so this is a good zone to sell, or just wait for that break below of it. I could have waited for price to go down and retest the 200 moving average, but right there was a good trade as well because it could easily just reverse. So that was a quick in and out. So right here, I was a little bit early to the dip buy. I was like, okay, just went in a little bit too early. Should have waited for it to touch the 90 EMA for an entry, but as you can see, price just dipped below a lot and ended up stopping me out. So right here, I should have bought on the bounce of 20,100. But I just waited for price to confirm the bounce, enter, and just take quick partials. So right here, we seen price. Okay, so price broke below with a big volume and made this fair value gap on the 1 second. So I just waited. I waited for price to retrace back to this fair value gap zone. I entered right there on the confirmation. Just waited. Had my mental stop loss on the break. Waited, respected the zone. Went in with another contract. I should have put my take profit on the lows. I could have sold one contract on the lows and then just let the other contract run. But I added another contract right there since it went my direction, and then I just took profits real quick. I did not wait for the move to happen, but as you can see, I started buying around here. I went short. You could target the lower lows, take the first profit, and then just let the other contracts run. But I couldn't do that. I would have been up way more, but you live and you learn. That would have been a good short off that single fair value gap zone that it made on the 1 second. And then right here, we're just coming up another key level, the 20,000 key level. Very nice psychological key level. So right there we went short, I think. Went short. Moving average acting as resistance, but we broke above. And then, so we basically went from making those $150 from that one big trade to being up $100 more just taking small scalp trades. I went long right there. I went long for that break above previous highs. And then that was my first day. Those were all the trades I took on the first day. Let me see if anything interesting. Oh yeah, I guess. So price came up on the 20 to retest the 20,000 key level. And then I entered on that short. And then I just sold it right away for $25. Easy money trade. So for my key levels on futures, on anything, I like psychological key levels. I like whole numbers. Whether it's 20,000, 20,500. I usually only, look, I'm going to show you guys. So I usually, when I mark out my key levels, like let's say for gold, like this works for anything, gold, stocks, forex, whatever. I'm gonna do micro Bitcoin right now. Why is this not changing? Wait, what? I entered a trade. Okay, what the fuck? I didn't know you could do that, but yes. Why is it not changing? Bruh. What did I do? Hopefully I didn't delete my chart, because I literally do not know how to put that back up. And I did. Alright. Set a chart. And hopefully I did not. Alright, nice. Our key levels did not disappear. Why can I literally not change? Why is it doing this? Okay, this is annoying me. Alright, so whatever. So MNQ, right? My key levels. Let me see. I'll delete all of this. So deleting all of this. So these blue things right here is session breaks. It's each session. So right here, 5 p.m. a session starts, and then it ends at 3 p.m. Yeah, ends at 3 p.m. and then starts at 5 p.m. and ends at 3 p.m. So those are the sessions. So key levels. I love marking psychological key levels. So right here with price, like right away, I'm gonna mark out a 20,000 key level, which is really psychological because it's 20K. Just like Bitcoin, big psychological level. Which one was it? 100K for Bitcoin. And then it's going to be 200K, because as humans, I don't know, it's funny. It's just whole numbers, psychological numbers. So 20K psychological number, like I haven't even seen the previous history and I already know it's a psychological number. But as you could see, we could go back on history. Look how price acts when it gets near this level right here. Consolidates, fake breakout, fake bull trap, boom, move to the downside. We come back to retest that 20K level. We break above it, then boom, we break below it. What happened when Donald Trump got elected on November 5th? Where's November 5th? So November 5th. Okay, so we already broke a bit above the 20K line. But November 5th, we just had this. So 20K, as I'm telling you, right, guys? Now, next one, 2,500. I don't know why it does this. Okay, so next one, 20,500. Obvious resistance on that psychological number, 20,500. Obviously, it came down and it found support, but then broke below 20,500. Next one, 21K. Obvious support, tap, 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 tap on 20,500. Tap on 21K. Been ranging around this range, around 21K and 20K 500. Which one's the next one? 20K 2100 500. Obvious resistance, came down, tapped. I'm telling you guys whole numbers. Like these are the only key levels you should be worrying about. You should only be focused about. I do not go on previous history, like right here, out of nowhere on some random ass number and then just put, oh, bar didn't close. We have key levels at 1800, 281, so specific. Like, no, just round it up, bro. Round it up. Go to 1800. Obviously, 1800 is the most powerful support, because if you had this level marked out, 1800, 18K, you would have just looked at price, wait for it to get near this level, enter on the sniper trade, go long, and then just you would have had that sniper entry. That's why I love whole numbers, because they give you that sniper entry. Like right now, what would I do to get a sniper entry? Obviously, price is bearish. Overall trend is bearish on the downside. Obviously, lower low, right? Lower high, lower low, new lower low, and we gotta make a new lower high. But I think price might come to 20K. It might tap it, or it might just break above it, have another bull trap, and then just rip it apart. Go back to 90K or 90K 500, or even go to retest 18K over here. Who knows? But that's the most high probability setup. Just waiting for price to go tap 20K, short it, or wait how it basically moves around that key level, enter on the short, and then just ride it back down to lower lows, which is 1900. That would have been a big crazy trade. But yeah, that's how I mark out my key levels. I keep it simple. I don't complicate things. Same thing like right here, guys. If price was like right here, trading at 20,312, same thing. I would just wait for price to go back or to go up near 20,500, and then see how price acts around there, and then just short it. Because obviously overall trend, overall sentiment, the overall catalyst is bearish. So I'm gonna just move with the bearish. So if we're going down, I'm not gonna basically just wait for price to go down then chase it. No, if the trend is downwards, I'm gonna wait for price to go downwards, make a lower low, and then make a lower high, and then I want to enter on the lower high, so I can put my stop loss right above it, and then target the lower lows, because that's a A+ setup. because you know you got your risk identified, which is really low, really tight, and you have your take profit, which is it's a range. It's a range trade. But yeah, guys, that's how it's going for me on my Top Step so far. And I'm gonna just see how it goes for the end of the week. Hopefully I don't blow up my account. But I don't really care about this account, about this Top Step account. I really don't care about it. I'm not getting attached to the money. I still feel like it's a demo account. I still have my suspicions on it, but I'm just getting that dopamine hits. I'm just getting that adrenaline rush of trading. And yeah, I'm definitely just focused on the process because my strategies right now is just the EMA taps, EMA bounces, and then just trading around support and resistance levels. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I'm gonna just focus on the process. I'm gonna focus on becoming a better trader. Um, that's pretty much it. That's my goal with this account. Just see how much I could grow as a trader. See how much I could grow and improve my trading. Like I'm telling you guys, I really do not care about the money. Like I do not care about this account. I could literally just I obviously I don't want to blow the account up, and I obviously don't want to re-up another $50, but I'm gonna just try and become the best trader I can using this account. And if I could pass this funded and I could get paid out, that'll be amazing. I'll literally buy more accounts. But yeah, that's how's it going for me so far. We are up 1,300, and we're just gonna be taking those small bases and just letting them small wins just stack up. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. Wisdom Trades out.